After-school programs like the Downtown Boxing Gym and the Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan played a critical role in keeping students from falling behind during the COVID-19 pandemic. And collaboration was important for both organizations.
I think the benefit has really been having a thought partner. That's really been invaluable.
These are unprecedented times, and so to be reminded during such a critical time how important collaboration is, I think will stick with us for a long time.
In this second episode of our podcast, we're going to talk about collaboration and thinking outside the box during a crisis. Hello, I'm Terry Whitfield, a program officer for the Skillman Foundation. Since 1960, our foundation has been dedicated to the outcomes of Detroit's youth. Today, we're continuing our conversation about after-school programs with Jessica Hauser, Executive Director of Downtown Boxing Gym, and Sean Wilson, President of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southeastern Michigan. Both are innovative leaders who took unusual steps and formed new partnerships in order to provide the best support possible for the children and families they serve. Jessica, let's start with you.
We were two organizations that hadn't been working together previously. During COVID, we quickly realized that there was a lot of alignment around approach and how we thought about showing up for our kids. I think what it is with both organizations that really resonated is that we both were willing to go out on a limb before things are kind of like perfect scenario. So we are doing what we see needs to be done in the moment for our kids and families, even if we don't know for sure where the money's coming from, we don't fully know how we're gonna staff it, all of those pieces, we'll figure that out as we go, but we know that we need to deliver on our promise for our families.
The partnership with Downtown Boxing Gym really came about very organically, where Jessica and I were on a committee or a council, if you will, that was really pulled together to help navigate what was happening with COVID. And we were probably two of the leading organizations that were moving pretty quickly to reopen our doors after the state was shut down. And so to me, it happened very organically. It was really clear that we thought similarly, that our organizations were both leading organizations and organizations that were really pushing the envelope on how to safely reopen, understanding the importance from a mental health standpoint of the youth and the need of the families. And so really we just started working together from that moment on.
We still have weekly check-ins. What lessons have you learned? Any changes? What's going on? I just think that's rare.
My next question to both of you is, how has that collaboration benefited both organizations and, most importantly, the families you serve?
I think the benefit has really been having a thought partner, someone to bounce ideas off of, someone to kind of poke holes and validate what we're thinking as an organization. That's really been invaluable as Boys and Girls Club has navigated these times.
When we realized how aligned we were in the cost that it was gonna take for us to do what we needed to do, it was almost to the penny. Our budgets were the same. The staffing structure, the schedule structure, all of that stuff, when we compared notes, was almost down to the last dot the same. And so that gave us confidence that, all right, we're on the right track on both sides. It gave us, there was more leverage when we were talking to funders because we weren't the only one doing it. The price tag, it was expensive because we had to triple our staff, right? Both organizations. And so for funders to understand that that's not unique, that this is what it takes to do it, was really helpful. And at the end of the day, making sure we could do the work we needed to do, of course, benefited our kids and families because we were able to stay open and stay supportive. We've also been information sharing the whole time. So if one of us got a piece of information that maybe wasn't widely publicized, we made sure the other knew. That was very helpful. To be reminded during such a critical time how important collaboration is, I think will stick with us for a long time. It also is really nice because often in the nonprofit space, we kind of end up being set up as competitors because we're all going after the same dollars. And so to be able to see each other as allies instead of competitors is also very powerful.
I said this before, and I'll say it again. We've been fortunate to partner with both of you throughout this ordeal, and we're excited to share these insights so they might help others in the future. This podcast is sponsored by the Skillman Foundation. If you'd like to learn more about what we do, please visit skillman.org. To learn more about Downtown Boxing Gym, please visit DBGdetroit.org. And for more information about Boys and Girls Clubs of Southeastern Michigan, please visit BGCSM.org. We're going to wrap things up with one final episode. When we come back, we'll be talking about societal concerns highlighted by the pandemic and the fundraising challenges nonprofits face. I hope you'll join us. I'm Terry Whitfield. Have a great day.